Welcome to Expedition Extreme. My name's Sean Mayer. This is part one of a two-part series of escaping the heat from the UAE to the southern part of Oman, more specifically the Dhofar region, looking for cooler weather during the summer months. This expedition comprises of a three-vehicle convoy, myself in the 76, Brad following me in his F-150, with surprisingly a rental off-road trailer, and my daughter embarking on her first overlanding trip in her Jeep Wrangler, accompanied by my son Jordan. So it is 10:30, almost about to go, just waiting for the ladies, and we'll be heading off to go and fetch Brad and Yoli and her mom. We've got about 1,200 k's to cover tonight. The road's pretty monotonous, so we're not going to be covering most of that. I think once you have a look at the map and the routing, it's pretty simple. If you're not too worried about driving through the night, we highly suggest that you do so. The border crossings are obviously a lot quieter, a lot quicker to get through. The highways are very well lit throughout the UAE into Oman, all the way to Ibri. From there on, it becomes a single track, and during the day it gets pretty windy. If you're driving a truck with a rooftop tent, man, the wind coming from the front is an absolute nightmare. Fuel consumption goes through the roof and not much of a pleasure. This road is extremely monotonous, very straight, so swap your drivers quite often and try and get through as quick as possible. It's not all doom and gloom. After about 1,200 kilometers in the distance, you can see the mist rolling over the mountains, and within a matter of 150, 200 meters, you go from sunny weather to absolutely 20 meters visibility down this windy little pass into Salalah town, and just gives you that feeling of, we're here. My suggestion for the first night is to pre-plan a camp spot. This is a killer trip. There is no way splitting this into two. The accommodation facilities on the way through are not the best. Camping is no option whatsoever because the temperature is way over 40 degrees. You can utilize this spot. You can pull it off the website. Great little spot, but pre-plan. It's a long day's travel, and to end up a day with this is well worth the trip. So day two of our trip through Salalah with a couple of friends and family, escaping the heat from Dubai. We spent the evening just outside of Mirbat on a beautiful campsite, as shown before. Absolutely awesome evening after 15 hours in the saddle. Great rest. Temperature absolutely fantastic last night. This morning got up, wind was still blowing, but not unpleasant, about 10 miles per hour. Maximum temperature right now 11:30, it's about 25 degrees. We're leaving Mirbat on our way through to Salalah town, and going to stop off at the grocery store, pick up some fresh supplies for the next 2 to 3 days while we're down south of Salalah, going through to Raykat, which is about 120 kilometers away from the Yemeni border, and explore some areas in and around there. So about 140 k's to cover today, nothing serious. Weather's fantastic once again, as I said, a little bit of drizzle here and there, but phenomenal. So we topped up with perishables, some ice, fuel, and headed south to our next camping spot. About 30 kilometers south of Salalah, my vehicle started giving me some serious issues, and all symptoms leading to filthy fuel. We decided to pull over and have a look at this. I mean, this diesel filter was changed just before we embarked on this trip, so a good 1,500 kilometers or 1,400 kilometers into the trip, and this is what it looks like. Anyway, changed the diesel filter and off we went. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now. Just got up. Once again, misty morning, a little bit of drizzle out. temps probably about 18 degrees Celsius, so escaping the Dubai heat, 40-50 degrees Celsius. Welcome change. We've spent 3 nights at this spot. We're about 120 kilometers away from the Yemeni border. This is a spot Ant and I found 2 years ago whilst exploring the southern part of Salalah. Great little spot. Nobody gets out here. The tarmac has been washed away, so the drive down pretty much ends, and people normally turn around and then head back to the main road. There is this beautiful dirt single track all the way through, drops about 700 meters, windy, muddy, slippery, fantastic for the 4x4 enthusiast. Great little drive, and then it opens up into this phenomenal beach, which we share with the locals, as you can see. Very welcoming. You know, they hang about and do their daily chores, eating, sleeping, and drinking water. More about the spot over here. About a 3-kilometer walk into the waterfalls, which I'll show you a bit later. We've got fresh water running into the ocean. There's a little beach front not too far from us over here. Behind me, it's pretty rocky where the campsite is. We've done a spot of fishing, but as you can see, the ocean's a bit rough this time of year. The swell is great for the surfer enthusiasts. Come down, definitely pushing for a great surf. Fishing enthusiasts, you've got to spend a little bit more time fishing in the white water, a little tougher than normal. We did manage to catch a fish yesterday, but haven't really been trying that much, just been taking in the absolute beauty and great weather and just enjoying it, playing card games with the kids, and just a fantastic time. We're going to be moving off today. I think we're going to be going a little bit south, a little bit north. We spotted a wadi and a route going through the wadi just before we get to Luxail, the beach in Luxail. We're going to run up that wadi and see if we can get out to the coast and probably spend the night over there. After 3 days, spending 3 days on this beach over here, with it being as misty and as foggy as it is, the tents are pretty wet right now, and we need to find a spot where we can dry out the towels and just give everything a little bit of sun for a day or so, and then we'll move back into the mountains or back into this absolutely phenomenal weather. Oh, someone's come to join us. Let me show you. This guy's just walked in behind me and just decided to come and take a seat. Hello. Yeah, these guys are pretty tame. I mean, normally just be wary of the front end. They bite pretty hard, but they seem to be pretty happy with what's going on here. Like I say, they came to us, we didn't come to them. Take a look at this. Absolutely spectacular. Oh, and remember, it's customary to pay a tip when somebody assisting you with the gate. In this case, 1 dirham did the trick. Thanks, Brad.